What's going on YouTube? StealingLikes here, and you guys have caught me once again handing the cookie jar out here trying to snatch me some likes. Welcome back to another MVP Monday. You guys already know the pokes. I hit the challenge button. I actually just caught a DC, so hopefully my next opponent will be sticking around. I have noticed, I'm pretty sure it was Dow who said it, I have noticed that a lot more people seem to disconnect on Battle Spot right now. Now, this opponent bringing a lot of different things compared to my last one. We've got Charizard, Clefable, Espeon, Girder, Excadrill, and Porygon. Now, Excadrill is a problem. I really don't want to bring Pikachu, just because of that Excadrill. Porygon's packing Eviolite, because I don't think that's... I think it's Porygon 2, not Z, which would be an Eviolite Pokemon. Makes me want to bring Drapion. And Conkeldurr really doesn't scare me away from using Drapion. I'm thinking Lopunny, Drapion, and I know this is going to sound stupid, but Cloyster. Just because Cloyster is going to be able to handle Charizard, and it's not going to do that badly against Excadrill. So, Lopunny leading off, Drapion following, followed by Cloyster. I really just want to frustrate some Pokemon with my lead. I know that Lopunny isn't exactly the kill master, but it is capable of just really tossing a wrench into my opponent's plans. I mean, Parafusion, which is a tactic I normally don't use, it is statistically effective. However, it's not my style. I do run it mostly because I do like this Lopunny. It's completely different for me. It's a change of pace. Now, my opponent taking their time to pick. I think they want to bring the Excadrill. I mean, if I were them, I would really want to bring Excadrill seeing Pikachu, especially since Charizard and Pikachu... Charizard doesn't get along too terribly well, although it is faster. If I remember correctly, it's faster at least. I think Pikachu's a base 90 speed and Charizard's a base 100 or 95, so barely outspeeding. However, speed-natured Pikachu, and that's probably not a speed-natured Charizard, would possibly make a difference. They do lead with the Charizard, so I'm going to get to frustrate this thing just right off the bat. It's probably going to Mega Evolve in my face and take that Fake Out like a champ, because I'm sure it's not afraid of my Lopunny. And if it is, then I get to see a second Pokemon. No, not afraid at all. It is Charizard X. Now, Charizard X makes me really want to go... Cloyster's not going to be able to do a ton here, in my opinion. In my opinion, Cloyster is really just going to be a bit of a nuisance. Obviously, I can't switcheroo, so I'm going for the Thunder Wave, followed up by a Teeter Dance, more likely than not. Although the Thunder Wave really puts in about enough work for me, because this Charizard... Oh, going for the Will-O-Wisp. Just really looking to reach down Lopunny's throat and rip out that tongue. Don't know why I went with that one. That's kind of a gory image for me. Now, the Teeter Dance should annoy this Charizard just enough that it goes away. If it doesn't, oh well. I mean, I can switch into another Pokemon and get things moving along just as smoothly. Now, it beats itself in the face for the first hit. I take some burn damage on the Lopunny. However, I prefer the burn. I would not like to see a paralysis in this one, and quite a few Pokemon can pack a T-Wave. Now, let's see here. If I had to guess, if I were them, I'd switch into Excadrill, which Drapion's weak to. So, I will go into Cloyster, just to really threaten them out. They won't be switching into Excadrill at this point. However, they could be switching still. I don't know yet. They do withdraw. Do they go into Excadrill? That's really the question at this point. No, they go into Espeon. Huh. Well, Espeon's actually a bad time for me. Espeon's a really bad time for me. However, it is physically thin. Although it could be... Could it be faster? I don't think it can be faster. So I'm going to go with the Skill-Linked Icicle Spear, because the only thing I have to fear with that Icicle Spear is Excadrill. There's the third hit. Ugh, this is going to be close. Fourth hit and fifth hit. I do not take it down. So, why would you Psyshock a Cloyster? I'm going to live that with no problems. So this thing officially probably just gone. I have no idea what they're going to go and do next, though. I know I will only get one hit off from this Icicle Spear. So they should have gone with, unless Psyshock's their only attack. I highly doubt that, seeing as Espeon is a great special attacker, has tons of speed. They go into Conkeldurr. I am completely alright with that, though. Because that, it gives me some options. Because I could stick around an Icicle Spear, because I don't need this thing for Charizard. I might need it for Charizard. I don't know that Drapian's going to get the job done. Although it is, yeah, Drapion will get the job done. It's paralyzed. Alright, so I'm just going to go for the Icicle Spears here. It's probably going to go for a fighting type move of some variation, I would have to assume. And then take the burn at the end of the turn. Because I almost always see this thing as a Guts Pokemon. There are the 5 hits. It goes for a Drain Punch. That's way worse than a Mach Punch. Yeah, I would totally have loved to have avoided that. Just because I don't want it healing up any. However, I can go back into Lopunny. Lopunny wouldn't be the worst. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll go into Lopunny. I'll get the Fake Out off. Annoy this thing a little bit. It's probably got a Mach Punch just waiting for me. However, it didn't get burnt. And it not getting burnt means really good things for me. So, here comes the Fake Out. I already know I'm going to get terrible damage off of that. Mostly because I saw that this thing is taking hits like a boss. So, next up is the Thunder Wave. I'm probably receiving a Mach Punch. I'm receiving a Mach Punch right now. That might kill. Yeah, that does kill. Boo. No, I'm kidding. That wasn't a bad call. So, last but most definitely not least is Drapion. Drapion, it's not going to kill with a knockoff. A Poison Jab, I mean, I don't think a Poison Jab will kill. It could. It could most definitely kill. Maybe not. Maybe not. I might have overplayed my hand here. So, they don't go for a Mach Punch, which is actually really shocking. They go for a knockoff, removing my Black Sludge. And, I mean, it's not the worst thing on the planet. However, they should be doing neutral from this point forward, which is going to look about like that for the rest of this fight. So I'm actually going to go for a Swords Dance. Get my attack up a little bit. They're probably going for a Drain Punch again, if I had to guess. Yep, they go for the Drain Punch. It's not... Could it be... I don't know what other abilities this Pokemon packs, so I'm really confused at the moment. However, I will go for another Poison Jab at this point. I do feel like I need to start hitting this thing really hard, really fast. Yeah, it goes for a Mach Punch. It shouldn't kill, but it's going to hurt. So, if this Poison Jab... Oh, that Poison Jab kills. So, I might have, by the skin of my teeth, taken this one down. Maybe. I mean, I know Charizard is not going to love the Earthquake, but I don't know how well I'm going to damage with only a +1 Swords Dance. Well, it's actually +2, so I don't know. It could do pretty well. So there goes the Earthquake. We're going to find out right now. I do drop the Charizard, so just barely, the crit might have mattered on that one. I just barely eke out a win on that one, defeating my technical first opponent of the day. So, you guys sit tight. I will be back with round 2. It looks like we might have a couple good MVP considerations this week. Smacking that challenge button once again to bring you guys round 2. Unfortunately, I just DC'd. I guess my internet dropped. Maybe there is something up with the rating battle system now. I know that somebody earlier, I believe it was last week, was talking about... Oh, goodness. Alright, so... in this one, we've got Talonflame, Aegislash, Azumarill, Hydreigon, Rotom, and Kangaskhan. Now, Kangaskhan's gonna show. It has to show, because I did not bring a single fighting type. Aside from Kangaskhan, I don't know about Hydreigon showing up because of Cloyster. They almost have to assume that that's what Cloyster is there for and only there for. Talonflame also might show. I don't know that they're afraid of Cloyster or that afraid of Cloyster. And then we've got maybe it's going to be Azumarill or Rotom. I don't see it being Aegislash for a lot of reasons, actually, namely Rotom. I don't see him enjoying fighting Rotom at all because Rotom resists the Steel-type stab and really doesn't care about a Shadow Sneak. However, they could bring it. I want to bring Lopunny. I already know that. I want to bring... I mean, Lopunny is a good call. But now, I almost have to bring Cloyster because of Talonflame, which is terrible because then I have to follow up with something for Rotom, and that's Ferrothorn. But Ferrothorn doesn't do so hot against some of these Pokemon. Yeah, alright, so leading with Lopunny, bringing Cloyster and Ferrothorn, it looks like. That looks like my best lineup. I really don't want to bring Pikachu because if Aegislash shows up, Pikachu is dead immediately. I'll go ahead and hit the confirm button, and we're going to see exactly what my opponent brought. If I were them, I would have led Kangaskhan. I don't think there's a single thing in this team that Kangaskhan really has to fear, except fear itself. So, that is going to get interesting. I'm really hoping... I mean, I can hope it's not Mega Kangaskhan. It more likely than not is, but I can hope. They lead with Hydreigon. Now, this is going to be interesting. So I'll start off with the Fake Out and see what my opponent wants to do. I highly doubt they switch on me here. They do. So they don't like seeing Lopunny. But who do they swap in for? Aegislash. So Aegislash is going to completely ignore that Fake Out. Now I'm alright with that though, because I can easily chuck a switcheroo at this thing if it doesn't King Shield. It doesn't King Shield, so I'm taking whatever item it has. It gets my Sticky Barb. I take its Lumberry, and it goes for a Swords Dance. Now, this is where things are going to get kind of nasty. I mean, it could pack a Sacred Sword in here somewhere. I'm not certain. However, now I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave. I already know it's not Shadow Sneaking. So, my best option is to Parafusion this thing and hope that the Sticky Barb can do some work on it while that's going on. Yeah, here comes the Sacred Sword. And it's fully paralyzed, which is terrible. That is probably the worst hack my opponent has ever gotten. I'm not certain. I will go for the Teeter Dance. I don't know if status effects things really bother Aegislash through King Shield, or if it's just like sound-based things that bother Aegislash through King Shield. It beats itself in the face and almost dies. It will probably die from the Sticky Barb. So, alright, Lopunny getting ready to put in work, as I am now... I'm kind of tempted to go into Ferrothorn. However, I think I'd rather have Ferrothorn than the Lopunny, to be completely honest. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to switch through for my item back. I didn't even see... I think I got a Lumberry? No, I'm not going to give it the Lumberry. I'm not. I'm going to let it go down with my Sticky Barb. And I'm going to go into Ferrothorn. As much as I really don't want to do that. Now, I mean, they're obviously going to let Aegislash go down. They have no real choice in the matter. Am I going to see a Sacred Sword this time around? I do see a Sacred Sword this time around. So, that actually murders my Ferrothorn. The Iron Barbs will take it out. Now, that's bad. That's very, very bad. Because I was kind of counting on having Ferrothorn for Azumarill. Azumarill can be in here, and very well should be. if I see Azumarill straight out of the gate, I am... Oh! Here comes Kangaskhan. Now, Kangaskhan obviously can't be switcherooed. I can still fake out on it, which I'm sure Kangaskhan's not going to enjoy. Yep, here comes the Mega Evolution. Not really a good time for me. Now, up next, after the fake out, which probably not going to do a great amount of damage. Yeah, it really didn't. I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave. And next up on my playlist is a Teeter Dance. It's probably going for a Power-Up Punch. Oh, it substitutes. Not a bad play. Not a bad play at all. So, it might actually end up flinching back there too. I don't want to go into Cloyster yet though. I don't want to show them my last Pokemon. However, there's no way... I don't think Teeter Dance hits Pokemon behind substitutes. Because I don't think it's sound-based. And that's the only thing I know of that hits through the sub. But I'll tell you what, I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to waste my time on that. I'm actually just going to go straight into Cloyster. As unfortunate as that is, I will be able to hit through the sub if I can deal out enough damage. So it goes for the Power-Up Punch, which is just bad. I knew it was coming. I did. So it gets the attack raise, followed by the secondary hit, which gives an attack raise. Now, this is where things get really, really nasty. So I'm going for the Icicle Spear so I can hit after the substitute deals out damage, because clearly that's what I want to do. So, in comes one Icicle. That probably won't pop the sub. Second one, pop the sub. Third one, maybe pop the sub. There it is. Alright, so takes 3 to pop the sub on Kangaskhan, which really not good damage. They go for an Earthquake? Am I missing something here? I don't know. Maybe I was missing something. It wasn't super effective. They should have gone for Power-Up Punches, in my opinion. So now, I'm going to come back out here with Lopunny and Teeter Dance. Pretty much, well, first I'm going to fake out, because obviously I need to get some damage in so that Kangaskhan can kill itself. They withdraw and go into not Aegislash. I don't know who they go into. Hydreigon. I should have known that because he led. So, Lopunny going for the paralysis here. Then following it up with a Teeter Dance. And pretty much I have to Parafusion my opponents literally to death. I don't think that's going to kill. I know that this thing is really bulky, even though that's stab. No, that kills. Alright, so we go 1-1 once again. I do think Lopunny put in a lot of work today. However, I don't know. I feel like the MVP on that first battle wasn't really Lopunny. Lopunny just put in good work. Now, on the second battle, Lopunny did pretty much most of it. So, I'm going to go back and review this one instead of doing the on-the-spot MVP selection. You guys make sure to drop your votes down below, and we will tally them, and I will end up announcing that once again on this upcoming Wednesday. But you guys have a nice night. I will bring you 2 more tomorrow.